Welcome to the Special Teams Unit podcast, also known as STUpod. I'm your host, Chris Hopkins, with my esteemed co-host, Buster Chestnut. We have a very special guest today, all the way from Chattanooga, Tennessee, one of my favorite spots in the whole United States of America. Give it up for Ken DeVille.
What's going on, y'all? What's going on? It's Ken DeVille, baby.
Man, it's good to be able to link back up with you, because you and your dad and some of the people I met through semi-pro in Chattanooga, some of the y'all actually helped me move around the city and become, made it my second home. And like, you just always had so much passion and energy for whatever you had going on. I've always been a fan. Was it football, MMA, or music? You always kept it pushing. So it's good to have you on the show.
Right. Yeah. First off, I want to apologize. I'm over here in the dark. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all for having me on the show. Every time that I spent time with you, it was a building block for me to see how to create my next step. You were a great, mentor to me on the football field, on and off, and you showed me a lot of things in life that I needed to fix.
What it was a whole bunch that didn't need fixing, man. Y'all always been good people, man. And it's been cool to see the music come out. So tell me, you got the new release come out with the rebrand, Ken DeVille. Tell me how you got to this point with the new releases and just your music being so on point and crisp, like, because you worked real hard to get to this point. So tell us a little bit about the music journey.
So for a long time, I've been recording on an app that's called BandLab. Yeah. And I've did a couple of EPs and stuff like that, but the recording and the mixing is not as good. So when I started to make Mansion in the Clouds, I decided to the first time I did it, I started to make it, and then I dropped the whole project. Like, I scrapped it. And I had 13, 14 songs, but I didn't have a producer at that time. So I was using YouTube beats. So I met up with a producer, and he started giving me beats. And then I actually went to a studio and met up with one of my friends who actually has a studio of his own. And me and him are now business partners, but we worked on my album, for long nights. It was very, very long nights. Like, some nights we wouldn't even get off till 5 o'clock. So we were just clocking shifts.
I think that's one of the things that people don't realize when they're trying to make music is there's an entry point where you can get in and you can say, hey, I got something. But once you hear it, you want your music to sound industry standard. You don't want the mix to be off or the beats to sound flat. You want it, because a lot of times it's almost like if you're watching a movie, a bootleg. If you look at the quality in the movie grain, you're not going to really watch it or give it no respect. But if you put a CD in and everything is clear and that bass hits and the levels is good, you're going to give it a listen just to see what it is. And it's so hard because there's a lot of people who, especially when you're dealing with musicians that's also trying to come up, they might have the equipment but not know how to use it, don't know how to use the plugins, don't know how to get the sound. So there's so much trial and error, but that's also a good thing because you get to learn with other musicians and develop the whole style. So when y'all was in the studio, what type of setup did y'all have? Was it real corporate with the boards and stuff, or did y'all just have the laptop in the bathroom? I recorded at the spot in Chattanooga. We was in the hood, and it was a laptop, and we had a mattress lean in the bathroom for the sound booth, and that was some of the best music I ever had. Sometimes that bootleg stuff just be hitting. So just tell me, as far as technical, what type of equipment did y'all tinker with, and would you get the formula done on?
Well, basically, my brother man has set up. We've been working off Logic Pro. We've been recording off that as far as the software, and then he has a a dope brand microphone that we use. It's basically we don't have to have any type of soundproofing. It
Yeah.
just it catches the voice and it automatically cuts out everything else. So as far as
You ain't
the
got to turn the
recording,
fan off like Hustle and Flow.
nah, man, we in that thing, everybody laughing, chilling, and he can just pull it straight out. Um, the cool thing about it is I could literally be sitting there smoking and I spit out some bars and I tell him to stop, or I already got something wrote out. Which majority of the time, I'm a lyricist, so
Yeah.
if I ain't already got the song done before I come there, there's something wrong.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I usually take pride in my writing. My performing is getting a little bit better than I mean, more of a stand-up comedy myself. But I
That's
feel
dope.
like my history with my history with football made, partial brain damage that led to the no fear of doing that, but also the confidence of realizing I knew I could do that. So
Right.
what do you feel like some of your skills that you may have learned on the football field helped you transition into, your music career and how you, work?
Definitely footwork. When you're up there on the
Yep.
stage performing, you definitely have to learn how to move. You can't stand in one spot or
I got you.
attend to the crowd and try to get them pumped up if you don't know how to move and generate that type of the right motion that people they don't expect to come out of you. A lot of times, like I've watched a video of Lil Yachty. I don't know if y'all
Oh yeah.
are familiar, but he had I think it was like a flog nog performance, and he came out on stage and he just had like the perfect energy. um that's another thing. And football, it's always about keeping like the perfect energy, and you have to worry about um like when adversity comes in. And football, you have to worry about when adversity comes in, when
Yep.
when the mic messes up, or you have feedback on the mic, or it's not enough people there. So
Yep.
you deal with that on the football field. Like the team won't the team that you're playing for, they won't run the right plays, so they're
Yep.
struggling to get any type of offensive movement.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean preparation. I feel like I'm hearing like conditioning, almost like conditioning
Oh yeah.
your performances and running them through the playbook.
Right.
Um,
Yeah, conditioning as well, because when you're on the stage, you have to have breath control. You have to learn how to be able to, especially if you're a rapper that has to spit several syllables in a bar. You
oh
have to be
yeah,
able to be prepared.
for sure. But then the ability to audible,
Yeah.
and that's something that I take pride in quite often, is being able to think quick on my feet and adjust on the fly.
Yeah,
So
Yeah. So tell us
like
about this
super.
new album. Tell us about the new album you got coming out. What's some of the your first single on it, and what should we look for in this album? Tell us about this album.
Man, Mansion in the Clouds is dope, man. It is definitely like a dream state album. Um, it's definitely bringing on the mantra of living a high life. Instead of being a sober life, which it sucks.
Yeah.
Um, but the single, the first song on the album is called "High World," which it, like I said, bring on the mantra of living a high life. And it's a dope track. Like, I get really lyrical and I break down how I feel about being a part of this world that I've created. Like, High World is just not a song, it's a world that I've created. It's a actual place like it's a concept album. So
yeah, I got the link to the playlist out there now. I'm gonna add the name of it just to
okay,
so people know what to look for if they can't click it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Gotta send them to where they can go find it at.
Heck yeah, right? All right.
But yeah, there's a bunch of dope tracks on there. There's one that's a tone, Smoke Train. A lot of people like Nevertheless. That one's kind of like a club banger, but all the songs are like smoke oriented, and it's definitely some concept art. Because I've created a character in myself. You know what I'm saying? He is the highest. He likes to be high at all times. He is the highest. He lives on a cloud 86. So that is like my little side avatar that I like to be.
I like that. You got any features? Anybody else on the CD with you? You got anybody else?
As far as features, it was a solo tape, but I do have on my bonus tracks. I have a feature with my guy Debo Gotti. That's the guy. That's my business partner. We actually are doing a show called the Ken DeVille Show.
Okay.
It has a mixtape. It's gonna be coming out. We ain't decided the date yet, but that feature right there. That's more of a upbeat. It's kind of got a trap feel to it, but I still kept it, weed oriented. That's the whole premises of the album. I like to, bring the whole high life to the scene again. Like Wiz Khalifa did, and Snoop Dogg, and Currency, and Wu-Tang. Everybody who brought that smoker group into the hip hop lane. That's what I'm trying to do again.
Now speaking of some
I got a question real quick. He named off a lot of smoker bands there, but he didn't name off the one I was hoping he would.
Well, Willie.
So, what? The next question is what's your opinion of Bone Thugs and Harmony?
Oh man!
Oh, that's like me asking Bengals questions. Here they come. Here they come.
See. Now you touching home base. That's Ohio right there. So I'm originally from Akron, Ohio. So that's kind of like what my parents grew up on,
Yup.
So it's hard for me not to. It slipped my mind. So you kind of like, brought it to my attention.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. Nah, and I'm just messing with you, but I had to call it out.
I was actually gonna hop in this, So if you could on your next release, if you could, have a dream list of 2 or 3 artists that you might want to have for a feature or producer, who would you, if you can get anybody, who would you have on the next album?
I would definitely have Ab-Soul. I would have let me think. I apologize. I would definitely have Chance the Rapper.
Okay.
As a producer, I would have probably Pharrell or Tyler. Either one of them, they cook dope beats that are kind of like lo-fi, but they're like kind of energetic. That's dope, Another producer I would have produce probably be Timberland, or it's a guy that just produced an album for God, I can't remember what his name is right now, but the Alchemist.
Oh, okay, Alchemist.
Yeah.
See, I like that because you don't just stick to one region or style. I know Chattanooga's in the South, and you get a lot of the Chattanooga's that Southern-based style, and you're a little bit universal. So, like,
yes. I mean,
you made your music to where it does play in Chattanooga and Atlanta, but it's gonna play in Nebraska, Florida, California, and Mexico too.
China. Tokyo. I want to be a household name, you know.
Yep.
But yeah, man.
So now we're gonna go back. This is a crazy question. I don't even know how to make this into a question, so I'm gonna say it. Your dad made some of the best barbecue I've ever had.
Yeah, see.
Shout out to Walter Small, man. So you ever think maybe after music gets done, I might go in the barbecue business?
Oh yeah, music ain't gonna be done, but like, yeah, that's definitely a side quest that I want to venture in. You know, soon as it seems affordable, and I can get my dad, you know, if he was to like corporately do the recipe, you know, because he's kind of like touchy about his recipe, but you know.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Do you get out there early in the morning and start up the smoker? Do you be on the grill, or he keep that? That's like the ancient Chinese secret. You don't let nobody else do that.
Yeah,
ancient Chinese secret for real. Like,
all right, and then I got to follow up to the barbecue question. Rub or sauce?
Sauce.
Sauce. I like it.
He's made it for at least 16, 17 years, at least
Nice.
longer than that, 17 years plus. He had a restaurant in Illinois that was it was called Walt's Heavenly Wings. Unfortunately, you know, it had shut down, but yeah, man, it was the best barbecue I've ever tasted in my life, and
it's making me hungry just hearing about it.
Yeah.
So we met.
I can't eat no other barbecue sauce but his.
Yeah. His barbecue is ridiculous.
Like you can put
we met on the football field. We met on the football field. How did you play in high school? How did you get started, you know, playing football? Was it your
I've
pops?
been playing football since at first I started off, it was just, you know, flag football. I was like 6, and then pee-wee, and then middle school and high school. And then I played on the little practice team at college for Cumberland University because I was there for a wrestling scholarship. So,
you wrestled in college?
Yeah. I wrestled for Cumberland University.
Oh, so I didn't even see. That's you the third wrestler in a row we didn't have.
Right.
We got a whole wrestling theme going. We just started a whole wrestling team.
Catch them like Pokemon. That's what I'm saying.
Man. Yeah, my senior wrestling season, my record was 48-6.
Where'd you wrestle in high school?
East Ridge.
Oh, okay. Shout out to East Ridge.
Yeah, it's my alma mater. Shout out to East Ridge, man. It's the high school days, man. Them high school days, them high school haze, you know.
Shoot, you might have been if you stuck to wrestling, you could have went to, because you're athletic as hell. You could have been an Olympic champion.
Yeah,
that's one of the things I like about you, because it's like
that's a venture. Yeah, that's something I would like to do. Still, also, like wrestling has always still been a passion for me. I just never stepped out on the mat after my after leaving college and stuff.
That's that Ohio coming out in you with that wrestling.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I apologize.
No, you ain't gotta apologize. We're gonna get this wrapped up. I got a couple more questions. So, like I said, we met on the football field, and you played all over. You were wherever the team needed you to be. But if you look at the NFL right now, if there's any player, their style, body type, or anything reminds you of yourself, what NFL player reminds you of you right now?
Well, my dad used to always call me Barry Sanders because I would run the ball like Barry Sanders. So, yeah, I have a very explosive cuts. Instead of, taking steps, I have hop steps. And incredible speed, breakout speed for real. I know Chris kind of remember a little bit of it, but as a defensive player, there's not like anybody who I see myself as, because there's no 5'10", 5'6", anywhere nose tackle on the earth.
I feel like there used to be some nasty shorter dudes on the nose guard. So
John Randall is one to come to mind.
Yep. All right, I just got my one stupid question left. It's fun. I like to hear people's answers.
Our STUpod question of the day.
Exactly. So, all right, if you had any superpower other than being able to control music, control minds or whatever, what would you choose and why?
That's a hard question. I mean, it's not hard because I've always thought about making a comic book character named Iceberg. Basically, the plot is that he was a linebacker in high school and he got in a car accident with a semi that was toting some stuff that would make his body freeze. You know what I'm saying?
Liquid nitrogen.
Liquid
nitrogen.
There you go. Right. And they when they hit each other, it like hit the time barrier. This would be like in the DC. You know what I'm saying? It would hit the time barrier.
Yeah, I got you.
And then, you know what I'm saying? He would be in Barry Allen's, type of DC universe. So, yeah. But yeah, his name would be Iceberg. He would have like ice coming out his back, kind of like Iceman. But yeah, ice would be the power that I would like to control.
I like that.
I had a coach say that my superpower would be skillets because my hands was like skillets. Couldn't catch that. That's what I needed in defense.
Yep, I can see that.
Cry.
Well, I want to thank you for your time, man. I'm trying to get like you. It's puff 30. I'm overdue for some puffs in my life.
Oh, I didn't know if that was, I don't know if that was okay.
We want to. Ain't no drug tested on the STUpod podcast.
Man,
it's medicine.
This is my aura.
Medicine.
This is my aura.
Yep.
It's
no judgment here. So.
Anybody you want to thank and give a shout out to?
Yeah, man, I want to give a shout out to my wife and kids, my dad, my moms. Shout out to my boy Country Dave. Shout out to Chattanooga. Shout out to Natural Habits and my boy Construct. Me and him's gonna be doing an album at the end of the summer, an EP actually. Shout out to my boy Western World Radio. He be on iHeartRadio and westernworld.com. So y'all check him out. Make sure y'all check out this podcast.
Oh, I gotta throw this logo up. I totally forgot to put that up. Hold on. I like it.
I like that. That's how
I like it.
Yeah,
I love the artwork.
I appreciate you, man.
So head smoker of the South, Ken DeVille. Make sure y'all. We put the links up for y'all, so y'all go check out the whole list on YouTube. Make sure y'all check out. What's your do? Western World?
Yeah, Western World Radio.
Western World Radio on iHeartRadio. There's the info right there. I'm your host of the STUpod podcast, Chris Hopkins, and the special team captain, Buster Chestnut, keeping everything kosher. So I'll be jumping off sides and getting penalties. I'll be getting kicked out of games. You already know that. So Buster keep me right, man. I'll be on the 10-game suspension.
All right.
Hey, I want to thank y'all, man. Shout out to Ken DeVille one more again for being a part of the show, and we're gonna see y'all next time.
All right, thank you, Ken.
Appreciate y'all. Namaste.
What up, everybody? Let's go! Flipping through the packs, chasing down that one of one, yeah. Searching for the grail till the morning sun comes. Buster! Hit that monster pull, an impossible play. Change the whole damn game in a major way. We hit that monster pull, an impossible play. Change the whole damn game in a major way. Whoa!